Okay, so right now it's one of those annual, my collection is falling apart and it looks terrible because I'm grabbing certain figures from the back and all that lovely collector nonsense. So I think might as well I'll reorganize my shelves a bit. What I'm thinking of going about doing is I want all the comic heroes and villains brought up to the main shelf here. And I think even I'll just bump the Transformers down here and I'll bump the DC down here to have the shelf. I think I'll still keep the MCU stuff down here, but I'll reorganize it a bit. Honestly, I'll probably keep the Turtles and stuff there as well. I kind of just want to do this main shelf because it's kind of falling apart here, and I really want to repose a bunch of figures and stuff, and yeah, I don't know, so I'll jump into doing some of that right now. Okay, so this is a Transformer shelf now. I like the display a lot more, just because there's more character I think put into it, and like I don't know, I like having the bigger robots in the back, obviously, and it's kind of like I don't know, all comes together in the center there. And that middle part, I'm probably gonna throw like the random like Halo figures I have and whatever other kind of character figures I don't really have a spot for. I can go in the middle there, try and fill that out. And then yeah, DC stuff's gonna go over there. And then I really wanted the whole comic shelf to kind of mold together into one thing, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna do heroes on one half, villains on the other, or mix them all together. Might kind of be cool to mix them all together. Not too sure yet, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Okay, so I think I just decided that I'm gonna go with the whole shelf is just gonna be a bunch of random characters, all the comic heroes and villains thrown together. I got Doctor Doom's throne right here in the center, and two different Hulks opposed to that, and I want to have a bunch of characters jumping in the air. Just like I want to pose them around and inevitably ruin the display when I want to do a stop motion, but that's just how she goes sometimes. Just how she be, bruh. I'm actually so tired. I might take a nap, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Shelf's getting pretty crowded real fast. A lot of characters are already kind of getting hidden in the back there. The difficulty, because like I want to pose all the figures, but posing them takes up so much more room. I really like 2099 up there. That Sabretooth jumping out at you looks really dope. But yeah, the difficulty with like posing them all around is it takes up so much more space, and already it feels like there's no room for everyone else. So I might start having to push them back a bit or get rid of some of the poses, but I definitely like the Spider-Man kind of everywhere, jumping around. But I am very tired. I think it's time for a wee little nap. Because, like, yeah, those are Marvel. Those are mainly DC, so I don't need to worry about them. Just a little bit of Marvel characters in this mess as well. So, I guess we'll see how that plays out. Alright, so continuing setting all the figures up here. I think this display is turning out looking really dope so far. I love throwing the flying characters and jumping characters in the back. I usually just place them onto the backs of certain characters, have them leaning up against the wall, but it still gives the illusion that they're filling up the space flying around up there. Get your hands on this figure. It's honestly such a good figure. The joint here where the waist is, I don't know. This is a really dope figure. I'm very glad I picked this one up. I'm just gonna continue trying to get them all up in here. I guess it's really, I don't know. I might be able to do it. I might be kind of close though. Alright, so I'm pretty exhausted here. I was actually able to get up most of the figures here. I'm kind of surprised about that. Got Wolverines crouched in the front just to get everyone in here. And I'll go a bit more in depth once the whole collection is done so you can see everyone. I don't really think I have it in me right now to set up all the DC stuff, but that gap here is where I'm throwing just a little bit of the extras for the 6-inch stuff here, and all the rest of 4-inch, 3.75-inch figures. Then those Halo figures are probably also gonna go over there. And then, like I said, I'm gonna probably rearrange these again, but I'm gonna keep them, the movie stuff. Not as much as the comic books. I definitely prefer picking up the comic stuff. I like having both characters though, like the movie and comic version of them. That might be a cool video, actually, doing the comic versus movie stuff. The movies would get absolutely clapped though, especially you. Comic version Hulk, man, he's tearing you up. How the mighty have fallen. They've done Hulk so dirty. Oh shit, you're a comic dude way in the back. Well, he lives there now. Yeah, there's the odd comic ones in here too, like the leader. But yeah, and then the whatever, the Destroyer's technically comic one. Those, yeah, there's like the odd couple ones in here still. I'm really exhausted though. But that Jean Grey is actually so dope. If you can pick her up, definitely grab that figure. Dr. Doom's still kind of able to be seen back there, which is pretty cool. I'm glad that kind of happened like that. But yeah, I'll get back into setting up the figures tomorrow, and then I'll give you my full look at the collection in better depth. Okay, so we're getting there. Transformers are all thrown up there. Got the DC all thrown up there. Kind of tidying up the villains from the MCU side. All the Marvel stuff is up there. And then need to fix this one a bit. I am definitely really sick of setting them action figures, not gonna lie. I feel like that's just the vibe with, I don't know, most collectors. Because it's like, I want to get them under cool poses and like pose them around like that, and it's really cool. And then you run out of room, and it's like, oh shit, I still have so much more because I spend so much money on all these little pieces of plastic. And then they'll fall down, and it's like, I just stand up, look nice. I'm done with setting you all up. So that's kind of where I'm at. I want to throw them all up there. I'm gonna stand them up, and then I'll show you how my collection's looking. Because of those new Super 7 reveals, I think I want to make a little skit with just Leo and use both versions of him. And I might try and see if I can switch the heads actually. But just a quick little skit with Leo versus probably just some foot soldiers. Maybe an elite foot soldier. I'm very hyped for those Super 7 ones, if you couldn't really tell. Okay, this is as far back as I can really go. It's kind of a small room that I'm in right now. It's the best group shot I can really get. But I'm gonna jump into the collection now in a bit more detail here. Starting at the top, I kept all this kind of the same. It's just a bunch of random stuff that I enjoy. A bunch of Batman stuff, Optimus Coin, Darth Vader, not Shrek and Donkey up there, because if you don't like Shrek, what's actually wrong with you? There's something wrong with you if you don't like Shrek. Coming down to the top shelf here, it is all the 80s and 90s figures, and I guess some 2003 stuff mixed in there as well. I'd still like to track down the Leo version of it. That one's a custom. I originally had all 4 of them, but I lost the Leo one, and I had like a spare Raphael, so I repainted it. But I still need to track down that Leo one day. They are pricey though. But there isn't really any 80s or 90s figures that, like, there's maybe a handful I still would like to pick up for my collection. But for the most part, I got the main ones I would want. There isn't really any jumping out at me that I think it was Mutagen Man, just because I really enjoy that design for the figure. But and like I guess like the regular sized android crane, but that is kind of difficult to find. And down here is the 2003 series. Don't really have anything to say. There's a handful of figures I'd still like to get for this series as well, but again, they're all like the expensive ones to get, like Quarry. Like, good luck. I still need the Mystic, Fury, Leo, and Ninja Knight's Dawn as well. And then going down, it is a mix match of 2012 and then the new Mutant Mayhem stuff. I love Superfly. He was so dope. I got like the main 4 turtles Bebop in Rock City, and as soon as I was watching the movie, halfway through, I was like, I need to pick him up. Superfly is just too dope not to pick up. Got that custom shredder there that I think fits in style with the Mutant Mayhem stuff. I don't really know how Shredder's going to look in that series, but I'm assuming it's something like that. Very exaggerated blades for like the animation and stuff. And again, 2012 series, I think I really just want Usagi and Muckman? Yeah, Muckman. Yeah, memory serves. Maybe Metalhead again, but he's not priority or anything. Down here, the 3 Mystic Fury turtles that didn't really have room for. And Toy Story shelf. Because you gotta have Toy Stories somewhere in your collection. And then there's little trinkets, kind of like hidden all over the place, like little block DC characters and stuff. That Zurg is so dope. I'm glad I got Zurg. Oh shit. Little teddy bear, bruh. I'll throw it there, sure. And yeah, Army Man kind of all over the place. Got a Pog, bro. That's awesome. 8-Ball. And Jesse and Bullseye. And here is the huge collage of characters from Marvel stuff. Heroes and villains, different variations all mixed up together. Don't really know what to do now. If there's any figures I want that are in the back for stop motion, this thing is gonna get torn apart, so. But whatever. I think I'm gonna keep it like this for now. I have I think I want to do, like I said, Leonardo stop motion, quick little video, and then jump into a Batman video, so I won't be needing the Marvel stuff for a while. Front there. And then, yeah, moving down here, DC stuff. It's kind of like, I guess, Superman stuff, I guess, and the Flash, and then it kind of goes to Justice League, and then Batman stuff. Center here, it is what's left of Marvel stuff. Yeah, there is the Transformer stuff again. Now we got the MCU heroes, except for Maestro in the back. Got Iron Man in the front. And then there is the odd couple of Halo stuff and small movie figures there as well. Then we got the villains. Shelf kind of stayed the same. Didn't really have it in me to move a bunch of characters around, and yeah. If there's any figures that you see in here that you'd like to see a stop motion video, just leave a comment and I might get to it. Below that, it is there's a Shredder diorama. Got that 2003 Leo. It's like the real only plush figure I kind of have, and a bunch of vehicles and stuff. Door of art and stuff. Hey, that's pretty good. I'm so tired, bro. I don't want to sewer playset thing. Sewer playset, yeah. I mean, it's the diorama, and then that comes off. Here's the roof, bunch of accessories and stuff. That's where all the dios kind of are. Just spent the past bit just cleaning up the room here. There's still stuff kind of everywhere. And then that looked familiar. Got the main one here, and then this one as well. And I'll go show you my turtle collector ones. And then yeah, up here got a mixed match of Super 7, NECA, and Playmates for the 80s stuff. The 80s is not like, I don't know, my go-to series, so I'm fine with kind of picking and choosing from different brands. And down here it is my comic shelf, probably one of my favorite shelves, just because I really enjoy the NECA stuff and those whatever, these ones, I'm forgetting. I just said it, but my brain's shutting off today. They're slept on. I know a lot of people don't like them for some reason. I really enjoy them. And then probably my other favorite turtle shelf, all the movie ones. Those turtles are sick. And then down here, last shelf, it is my 2007 stuff, just because there was enough of them to get their own little shelf there. But yeah, that's all my stuff. Looking back here, it's like, wow, it's too much. It is too much. Like, I have a limit for myself, and I'm definitely pushing my limit. But it's also like, I do want these characters and these versions of them, because like, I still want to make videos with them all. And like, even like those Halo ones, I could get rid of them, but there's also, I could use those characters, like the Spartans, as like specific guards in videos, and the aliens I can use for well, aliens, like when the turtles go to space and stuff, I like just different creatures to be walking around, and just for story ideas, having them around, I feel like, yeah, I don't know, Definitely a lot though. I'm exhausted. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It actually does help out a lot when you like and like leave comments, so the algorithm's like, oh my goodness, people like this. We'll show it to more people. Oh, yeah. Thanks for watching.